Israeli Philharmonic Orchestra, Dvorak's Violin Concerto, soloist Shlomo Mintz. When he was 6, Mintz was taken to meet Ilona. With her musical sixth sense, she immediately noticed his talent. But although Mintz had the characteristics of a child prodigy, he didn't have an easy life with her.
We started. At first it was very, very hard. It was hard work. I didn't quite understand. I didn't quite get accustomed to what she meant. I would try and follow intuitively, just like a child would try and follow. But at certain times it was difficult. It was not always easy. I remember walking out, crying with tears. After a certain lesson, she was always tougher than I was.
Ja, ich war streng und ist sehr oft weggegangen von mir, weinend. Und am Anfang erinnere ich mich, ich war so streng, weil hat schon gelernt, 1 oder 2 Jahre, hat schon mit 4 Jahren angefangen, nicht bei mir. Und hat so schlecht gespielt, so verkehrt, dass ich musste sehr streng sein. Und hat am Anfang gesagt, ich will nicht bei dir lernen, weil das ist für mich zu schwer. Und dann langsam ist doch.
I remember, I must tell you a very funny story that happened once. I remember coming to a lesson, and her previous student was someone that was not very good. I don't even remember who that was. And I came into the lesson, and she was sitting like that in her chair, and you know, squeezing the chair like that because of nervousness, because of edginess. And he would play, and she would say, ah, ah. And then she almost got up, and the student was so scared, he packed his fiddle and ran home. He just ran home. I think most of the kids don't have this very frightful reaction, but they certainly what really gets across is her Hungarian temperament, which she brings directly to her students in such a way that they must react. They must react. She says, you know, I'm Hungarian, you're Hungarian, everybody is Hungarian, the music is Hungarian, I don't know anything else, you know, but Hungarian. And it really comes across with her students. They all play, even if they have very mild characters, different characters, they all play with a lot of accents, with a lot of style.
And it catches the students.
Of course, immediately. After the second lesson, they start all playing very edgily, and then she spends the rest of the time trying to calm them down.
To make them less Hungarian.
Yes.
I see.
By the time he was 13, Mintz's repertoire included most of the important works written for the violin, and his personal style as a violinist began to show. The process was finished when Perlman was unable to play with the Israeli Philharmonic Orchestra, and Mintz, at the age of 14, was invited to replace him as soloist.
It was very exciting the whole period before that, because we worked very hard. We practically shared meals together after working, and then keep working again on the same Paganini concerto to perfect another note, to perfect a second note. And I think it was a very successful experience. I remember she told me before the concert, she said, if you're nervous, she said, don't be. And the reason you shouldn't be nervous is because you know you've practiced very hard, you've worked very hard. The only reason you really must be nervous is that you must be playing at least as good as Perlman.
Nach solchen Konzerten schlafe ich nicht die ganze Nacht und denke nach immer, was war, was sollte anders sein, was
one feel trying to replace Perlman? But well, I mean, the whole concert was regarded as success. I remember, I must say, and I admit it shamelessly, that the first few phrases I was thinking about, well, I played a note. Did I play better than Perlman, or did I not play better than Perlman? And that's, again, a wrong thing to think of on stage.
Er hat es ausgezeichnet gespielt und er hat einen fantastischen Erfolg gehabt.
Wie fühlten Sie sich damals?
Ah, fragen Sie nicht. Shlomo Mintz, er hat einige Konzerte gehabt und es sind Konzerte, was ich im Leben nie vergessen werde, weil es waren so beinahe so, wie ich das wollte. Weil ganz so werde ich vielleicht im Leben nie hören, weil was ich mir vorstelle, das gibt es nicht. Darum sind meine Schüler besser, weil ich war mit mir auch so streng und auch mit den Schülern bin ich ebenso streng und nie zufrieden.